Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm about to open up these young birds for their morning flight. There they go. As you guys see, some of these birds really turned out nice. And they are always very excited to go outside. There's the white bird. So the rest will make their way out slowly but steadily, but they will come out. So you guys can see still a few inside the loft. So let's head into the breeding loft. So you guys can see this bird always sits in here. He really loves the aviary. So you guys can see one of these hens actually laid an egg. This little red hen always sitting here. So inside the loft we've got a few awesome babies, and unfortunately these two eggs over here, as you guys know, red eye and this bird paired up, and unfortunately their eggs were both unfertile, so I'm giving them one more shot. Over here there was two eggs. Unfortunately the one cracked, so I have no idea how that happened. But what I really want to show you guys is these two babies. Now these two babies are my champions birds babies. As you guys can see, there he is. And this is their mother. And these two babies are so small. I mean, compared with the other birds, they are very little. They are about weaning age. They are actually getting weaned today. But they are just really small. As you guys can see, this little youngster messing around with that feather. But two very good looking birds, and as I said, very small. Let me just grab one and then I'll compare it with some of Cheeky's babies. There he goes. As you guys can see. Now these birds are about 5-6 days older than Cheeky's babies, and as you guys can see, Cheeky's babies, there's a very noticeable difference. This one, a little angry one. But let me get this one out. There we go. So down here we also got a baby. And this little baby is actually one of Red Eye's babies. And what a stunning looking baby. Let me just put him here in the light. As you guys can see, he's almost pure white, only with the little dark spots over there. Over here you guys can see, but the rest of his body is basically pure white. So this is going to be one stunning looking bird. Really excited to see how he's going to turn out. Now my original plan was to breed him for someone else, but this color I just can't let him go. So he's going to be staying here, and I believe he's going to turn out a very beautiful bird. So let me put him back, and then I'll show you guys what to look for when weaning babies. So the correct time to wean babies is usually around 25 to 30 days. Now these babies are around about 30 days old. And one sign I always look for is under their wings. Now let me just get a hold of one of them. That one is a little scared. Now as you guys can see, this bird is fully grown with feathers, and if I open up his wing, there you guys can see his wings are fully grown with feathers. So let's just help him up. This is usually a sign that he's ready to wean, and that's what I'm about to do right now. So before I wean them, I just quickly want to show you guys the two other babies. And these babies are about 5 days from weaning. So let me just get a hold of that one. As you guys can see, this baby really turned out nice. Let me grab the other one as well. They really turned out good. I mean, I didn't expect this. These babies are stunning looking. I mean, this bird should be the cockbird, and this one should be the hen, but these birds really turned out nice. I mean, just look at the shape of them. So under these birds' wings, you guys can see that there are still a bit to go. Let me open up the other one's wings as well. As you guys can see, very close. I reckon these birds are about 2 days from weaning. So I like to wean them when they are fully grown under the wings. But if you have a loft full of young birds, then you can actually wean them at this age. As you guys can see, they are very close to be done growing underneath. So let me put them back, and then we can take those 2 birds to their weaning spot. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are in the racing loft. So this is gonna be their first day in the racing loft. And one thing I always like to do when weaning young birds is to get them used to their water bowl. So what I usually do is I pick them up. This is my water bowl. And what I usually do is I just put their mouths inside the water. And this will learn them where the water is. And this will help them out a lot. Young birds need to drink water. One sign which means they are thirsty is when they blink their eyes a lot. When young birds blink their eyes a lot, it usually means they are thirsty. So when you see a young bird do that, just take him, put his head in the water bowl, and you'll see that he will definitely get a drink. So as I said, this is going to be their first day. I usually wean them in the mornings, and this will give them, as I said, a whole day to be comfortable in the loft. In the night it's gonna be difficult because they won't know where to sit. So this is my method and how I like to do it. As you guys can see, there's also 2 other youngsters, and they were actually born in this loft and doing really good. These youngsters actually had it difficult. I believe he was actually born on the floor. I know one of them was born up there, and then the other one was born over here. As you guys can see, there is their father. So this is how I like to wean young birds, and this is how I believe it needs to be done. Now in my racing loft I do it a bit different. As you guys can see, I have all the birds inside this loft. So if I wean the young birds too early, then these young birds are gonna have a very difficult time. So that's why I wean them a little bit later, as I said, around about 30 days. So this is how to wean young birds. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.